What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about loafers, more specifically brands of loafers and the types of loafers that they sell, essentially. I thought I'd sort of take an approach to this, like if I was to just get rid of all of my loafers, I've said loafers too much, but if I was to get rid of all of my loafers and start again, how would I approach it with a reasonable budget? And I picked a few brands that I really like, brands that I feel that would go with my wardrobe for both styling them more formal and casual, to try and cover the full gamut of loafers. Any that aren't on the list, I'm not saying that either the particular brand isn't good or the particular style of loafer isn't good. It's just that with these choices, I've dialed into things that are interesting me right now and things that I think would go with, I think, most people's wardrobes. And before we get into this, I'd just like to ask if you get anything from the video at all, if you could like and subscribe. Do check out archonwards.com for pre and menswear, and also subscribe to the Substack The Guidance, which is just a newsletter I send out 2 or 3 times a week with some recommendations for pre-owned items, some recommendations for new stuff, links to all the items we're going to talk about today, and just some random ramblings. So I'll put all the links in the description to this video, so yeah, do check it out. And a quick fit check for myself, I've got an Aime Leon Dore shirt on. It's nice and loose and airy because it's quite warm today. Uniqlo vest, some Drake's jeans with a nice little rise to them, and some Our Legacy boots, which you can't really see. I'm not flexible. Oh, right. So let's get into the loafers. So first up, we've got these Aime Leon Dore Taverna loafers. These are $275, and they come in 3 different colorways: in brown, an all black colorway, and a kind of white and beige colorway. So I've gone with the brown one. I think that will go with most of the items I'd wear, and I think these are ideal because with that little fash top and the airiness, especially in London when I like to wear loafers sockless and also like in sort of smart casual situations, I think these are ideal, especially in a humid day in the city. These are perfect. They're that little bit different. My only fear would be seeing another person in the same shoe because they're quite distinct. So that is quite a minor fear to have, but I really like these. $275, which is like £240 maybe. Pretty reasonable price. So I think these will be the ones I will personally try to get next. I really like them just because they're a little bit different, but they've still got a really classic touch to them. So yeah, big fan of these. And on to the next one. So our next one are from Vinnie's. So Vinnie's are not a brand that I've actually had a chance to experience myself in terms of owning any of the items. And just to give a little recap from Mr. Porter's site, named for Mr. Virgil Nicholas's son, Vinnie. Vinnie specialises in loafers with timeless appeal. Each pair is handcrafted in understated colours and with a classic silhouette, so you'll be able to wear them often and for years to come. And that's pretty much why I've gone for these, actually. Just a simple, classic, lovely brown suede chunky loafer. Really nice big thick heel on them as well, so for a guy of my height they're pretty handy. And they're just the do-it-all brown suede leather shoe. As I say, I haven't had a chance to really have much experience at all with Vinnie's as a shoemaker, so I've gone for something a little bit different here to my normal sort of types of brands. But I wanted to do that a little bit because I can't just keep going for the same labels, even though some of them will appear later in this video. But these are really nice. I like the chunkiness of them, not too chunky. They've got them here actually with some wide-legged sort of like beige trousers, and you can also wear them in much more formal clothes, like a nice pair of grey flannel trousers would look really nice with these. Their editor's notes for these actual shoes are: Vinnie's heeled towny penny loafers are a game changer. You simply can't go wrong however you choose to style them. Inspired by classic dress codes, they're crafted from chocolate suede and have rubber soles for traction. Lovely. And I actually really like a rubber sole as well, so I can wear them a bit more around the house. The amount of wooden floors I've messed up from hard soled shoes is quite upsetting. So yeah, these are great. Love the classic structure to them. Do let me know in the comments below if you've got any experience with Vinnie's, and yeah, they're one I'll be keeping an eye on for sure. So our next one is possibly one of my favourites, and this is Morjas, and these are the horsebit loafer, and I've gone for the black one because they just look so damn smart and so sleek and the perfect proportions. I love a horsebit loafer. I have a pair of Alden horsebit loafers which I bought pre-owned, and I've absolutely loved them. They're all beaten up and soft and the most comfortable loafer you could possibly ask for. But I do need something with a bit more structure, I feel. So these would be a really good bet. So they do come in 2 different shades of brown as well in suede. So a really dark chocolatey brown and then a slightly lighter tone. All of them are really nice. These are £340, which is like a good solid amount for a good pair of loafers. But I'm going to go towards this black calf leather horsebit ones with a silver buckle. Lovely. I like the way they styled it with a bit of denim and then a blazer. So it just shows how you can make them a little bit more casual. And also, you know that you can dress these up loads. So yeah, big fan of these. And for the price point, I think very good. In terms of the description they put on the site, the Horsebit loafer is a humble homage to the iconic model of Gucci that was first introduced into the market in the 1950s. It's nice that they throw some appreciation to the Horsebit Gucci loafers, because whenever I wear the old ones I've got, everyone asks are they Gucci, and it's like, other brands do them, but the originals are Gucci. You can't deny it. So it's nice that they just mention that, because it's not ripping off, it's paying homage. Anyway, back to the thing. It's crafted on the same last as our other penny loafers and finished with a Horsebit ornament in silver, adding an edge to the otherwise relatively under the radar shoe. The result is a timeless staple that works with everything from denim to fine tailoring. Absolutely. Yeah, that little bit of, especially to a black shoe, that little touch of silver or gold can really make a difference in being a bit more casual, or lending itself to a bit more of a casual outfit. And you can wear them with shorts and things like that as well. They look great. So yeah, big fan of these. And on to the next one. And now an alternative to the Aime Leon Dore ones are these ones from Duke and Dexter. So these are £260, so another pretty reasonable price. So these are called the Wild Chestnut and White Rattan Penny Loafer. It's like another really nice different sort of touch in it. These are a bit more stark. They're a bit more contrasty. So the brown's a little bit lighter. The rattan sort of top is a bit more brighter as well. So you get a bit more contrast. And if you're someone that likes to be a bit more showy with their shoe, these are great. If you're someone that doesn't like to be that showy, I'd personally go for the Aime Leon Dore ones, my personal taste, because I just feel like I'd wear them more. But I do really like these, and I would absolutely wear them. It's just, for me personally, I think if I had to choose between one or the other, I'm going with the ALD ones. So the next one I'm going to go for is from Tod's. These are the suede penny loafers, which come in two different colorways, like the actual colour on Mr. Porsche is unknown, but they're kind of like a light beige, and then they come in a navy, which is like quite a light navy as well. Both really nice, but I'm going to go with the kind of like beigey one. For summer holiday, evening out, this is a good one for me. I've got a pair in a similar sort of colour from Reese, which are really nice, but I really like the sleek shape of this, much thinner than the other ones we've looked at before. Mr. Porter say, Todd's penny loafers have been crafted in Italy from smooth suede with the utmost attention to detail, so they remain in your wardrobes for years to come. So yeah, Todd's is obviously a big shoemaker, and they aren't cheap. These are £595, so much more on the expensive end. For a smaller size shoe, if you're wearing like a smarter short, these would be great. For the lighter navy colour, if you've got like some light shorts, these would be perfect for that. But yeah, Todd's are always going to be a great option, but they do come at a price. We're going to stick to ones that come at a price now, but this is just a fun fantasy pick. This is Edward Green's Horton shoe. So this is a black Cotswold grain with slim leather soles. These are £1,190, and it says the Horton is a new unlined buckled loafer combining the comfort and ease of unlined construction with the flair of a buckle. And it's just a simple, elegant one buckle loafer with a lovely grain finish to it. It's pretty damn sexy, I'm not going to lie. And yes, I would never spend that much money on a shoe in my current circumstances, but you know you're going to get really good quality. Edward Green are a institution when it comes to shoemaking. They're based in Northampton, which is famous for shoemaking and cobblers. But yeah, lovely shoe, love the shape. That little simple buckle goes really well. It's got to be made with real attention, so if you do have the budget for it, this is a great shoe for you. Back down to earth now with these Baz Weejuns. These are £195, and I've gone for the kind of what they call, I think it's a wine colour. They've got tons of different colours and an array of different sort of types, and you can't really go wrong with them. For that price, they're made pretty well. You've got all the different options to fit in with different items in your wardrobe to maybe have a little bit of fun with. These are just a great option. A simple, elegant loafer. They have their own unique sort of shape to them. Sometimes when I'm selecting a shoe to wear, I can be a little bit put off by the sharpness of the front, but they go well with certain things better than others. So yeah, personally, a lot of times I like to go with a smoother front, a bit more of a rounded finish, but these have their place, and I'm a big fan of these, especially in this wine colour as well. Now, one of my favourite shoemakers is Trickers. I have a beautiful brown suede pair of theirs, and I absolutely love them. They're so comfortable, they're rugged, but yeah, they've just kept their shape so well, and you can't really go wrong with them. So I know we've talked a lot about black loafers and brown loafers and even wine and oxblood, so I thought I'd try something a little bit different, and I've gone for an Elton tassel loafer in earth suede, which is kind of like a green, but it's just like a green, maybe a brownie green. It's got a tassel on it, and this just looks like a really fun shoe, but also in a very classic style. I know green is nothing new, but I personally go for more brown and blacks normally. different shades of it. But yeah, these would be a shoe that I'd 100% love to sort of try different things out with denim. These would look great for experimenting with different sort of socks as well, different sort of colours. So yeah, these are a shoe that I'd really like to try to experiment a bit with and see what sort of outfits you can get out of it. Not the easiest thing in the world, but I think these could come back with some really great looks. But they do also have them in the more traditional blacks and browns as well, but this is the one I would go for. Another option for the brown suede leather ones would be these from George Cleverley. These are £450 on Mr. Porter, and they come in a brown, a beige, and a green as well. So these are a nice, simple, classic touch, and a little bit slimmer, a tiny little bit slimmer than the others. They're called the Can Suede Penny Loafers. So on the editor's notes here, it says George Cleverley's Can Penny Loafers have a high-walled round toe and are slimmer towards the back. So you kind of get that feel. They've got a nice high heel to them as well. So they look and feel good whenever you wear them, with no show socks or high pattern there. But yeah, really nice solid shape, and George Cleverley are a solid brand as well. And finally, our last choice, I've got a little bit higher end with Brunello Cucinelli and these leather penny loafers in a kind of a dark brown, but a really interesting finish to them. I love the structure of these. As I say, they are a little bit different. They've got, if I go to the editor's notes, it says Brunello Cucinelli sourced the finest leather to make these penny loafers, so expect them to become more supple with time and wear. Crafted in Solomeo, Italy. Solomeo, I got absolutely butchered for my Italian pronunciation a little while ago, so bear with me. I'm actually learning Italian, but I'm at the very beginning. But anyway, they have a timeless design and elegant buffed finish, and yeah, I love that finish to them. There's a little bit of contrast, there's a little bit of darkness at the front. There's, again, a nice strong structure to them, and just little strong details in there that just makes it a little bit different to the others. But yeah, absolutely love these. Again, they're a little bit on the pricey end at £790, so not quite the most expensive we've seen today, but certainly not the cheapest. So yeah, let me know what you think of my selections in the comments below. If there's any other brands you'd like to recommend, put them in the comments as well. Remember to check out archonwards.com for premium menswear and sign up to the Substack The Guidance. I'll put all the links from today in a Substack post, so that'll be in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do remember to like and subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you on